Brian Little.
To my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are doing a very fresh-faced makeup tutorial today because I really wanted to focus on the South African teenagers for today's makeup look. It's very natural, it's only using affordable products, and yeah. So I remember when I was in school, makeup wasn't such a huge trend, like girls only wore mascara, but today I kind of feel like the girls are more easing into like contouring, doing their brows and an end, and I thought it would be so cool to create a makeup tutorial for the South African girls where you can kind of get all these products at any dischem or click, so they are pretty affordable, and then also teach you a very basic makeup look to have your face looking pretty on weekends and after hours. But let's just jump straight into this tutorial so you can learn how to achieve this look. Okay, so I'm looking pretty tired and I think this is very appropriate for any teenager. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of wake up my skin using the Woolies setting spray. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Makeup Extending Primer. I'm testing this guy out today, so I cannot recommend it yet, but I will have a separate video with this and the setting spray where I review it and test it out. So that is what I'm doing today, so I'm just going to apply that to my face and then I'll be right back. Now, to really wake up the under eye area, I'm going to go in with the Essence Color Corrector, the Wake Up Effect one. It's got a pink undertone. This guy is really going to brighten up that under eye area and give some life to these eyes. I'm just using my finger to slightly tap that out, and as I do that, you can immediately see that the eyes look way better. For foundation, I am going to use the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. This is really one of my favorites that are full coverage and very affordable. And to blend this in, I'm going to use the Switch Beauty Flat Top Kabuki. This is the Total Buffer. And you want to make sure that you blend that down the neckline. As you can see, this gives you really nice coverage, but it does not look like a lot of foundation. Like you guys saw, I only put a few dots over my face and it kind of covered everything, which is quite nice because I remember in school that I really struggled with like acne and stuff like that, and you don't want to wear a foundation that's going to show the acne, and also you don't want to put on loads and tons of concealer to try and cover it up and then it looks cakey and that sort of thing. So this foundation is actually perfect because it's so lightweight and it covers everything perfectly. So I've seen a lot of girls only apply foundation and that's it. I remember that I also used to do that in school, but the problem with that is that it does not last as long, and we want this to really last the whole day. And also, say for instance you meet up with a cute guy you like and you give him a hug, you don't want foundation all over your shit. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Essence All About Matte powder. What I love about this powder is that it's translucent, so it won't affect the makeup that you've got going on, and even if your skin tone changes, you can kind of just use this with any foundation. So I'm just gonna grab a powder brush, dunk it in there, and kind of just tap this over the skin. So when you feel it, it must feel pretty smooth, like your fingers must kind of glide over your skin. It must feel very smooth. And if you don't like a matte look, don't worry about it because we will be using a setting spray which will kind of melt down the matteness of the look and add more dewiness to it. So this is just really to make sure that your foundation will last the whole day. So for brows, I really recommend that you master the art of brows. I've got a whole lot of tutorials which I will definitely link for you guys up here, so you can just click there. There will be a few coming up right now, and you can kind of just look at those tutorials, see what different products I use and so forth to learn how to do your brows. I think it's so cool because it really defines the eye nicely. Like, I don't have brows. I didn't do my brows when I was in school really because I didn't know how to, but today brows are a big trend, and if you can do them properly, girl, your makeup will be on fleek. So for today I'm going to use the LA Girl brow pencil in the shade soft brown, and I'm just going to start off by brushing my hairs up and then filling them in with the pencil side. Just gonna go in with my foundation brush and kind of just soften out the front area of the brow. Now you can carve it out with concealer if you want to, but usually when I use the brow pencil I'm pretty happy with the shape of the brow. So I'm going to go in with Essence Make Me Brow, which is a tinted fiber gel, and I'm just gonna finish off the brows using this. So before we move on to the eyes, I actually just want to finish up my face. So I'm going to go in with the Essence Sun Club bronzer, which is such a beautiful bronzer, and it really just warms up the face, gives it some definition. You know, you can even do like a little bit of contouring with it, not too hectically. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush, pick up some bronzer. It smells like coconut. It's just so yummy. And then I'm basically going to start off by doing little circular motions close to my temple area, underneath my jawline. And just by doing this, you can already start seeing how the face starts taking shape. And did I say underneath the jawline? I meant the cheekbone. Jawline is here, so here we go underneath the jawline. And same on the other side. I'm also going to put some underneath my lip, but this will just give you the illusion of plumpier lips. And then when I press my brush like this, I'm going to go along the sides of the nose. For blush, I'm going to use the Palladio Matte Blush. I absolutely love this blush. It's in the shade Blush Matte, which is just the perfect shade of nude. And I'm going to dust that onto the apples of my cheeks. And with highlighter, I think you can definitely go crazy with it. I'm going to use the NYX Illuminator highlighter. This is in the shade, oh my gosh, I can't even say that. Okay, I'm just going to put it down here so you can have a look at it, because I can't see it. But it's a rosy toned highlighter. I think especially when doing something very fresh like we are today, it looks so gorgeous when using a lot of highlighter. So I'm just going to pick up some of that and dust it over the high points of my face. And there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm doing on my eyes. So I've just applied an eyeshadow base quickly. What I use is one that I highly recommend. It is the Essence 2-in-1 eyeshadow and primer, and this one is like a little bit of a pinky. It has a pinky undertone. You also have one with a yellow undertone, so you can kind of choose, but this is a great affordable primer for your eyes. So I really want to teach you guys a simple everyday basic look that is super easy to recreate, and we will only be using 3 to 4 eyeshadows today, and this you can kind of do with any eyeshadow if you like. So I'm going to use the Blush Nudes from Maybelline today. It's a nice eyeshadow palette, so you have a big variety of shades. If you only have this one palette, there's so many different looks that you can create with it. So I'm going to go in with this guy. So I want to do like a pinky rosy look because we've got the pink highlighter, and we want to do something really fresh and pretty. So the main thing you want to have is make sure that you have a blending brush. If you have a blending brush, girl, you can conquer the world. I'm going to go ahead with this mauvey pinky shade and just apply that as a transition shade. Now I'm going to pick that color up and just basically with my brush focus it in the crease area and just keep on blending and doing this and doing this and this until the look looks pretty soft and smoked out, not smoked out, but just soft and blended. Now I'm going to pick up a small pencil brush which looks like this, and I'm going to pick up that same shade we used and just apply that to the lower lash line. I like taking my blending brush and kind of just doing this to make sure that these two colors connect and meet up with each other, and this is going to give you that soft look that we've got going on here. Next I'm going to grab a flat shader brush which looks like this, and I'm going to pick up this really light pinky shade. This is going to go into the first half of the eyelid, and then I'm going to pick up this darker pink shade, and that's going to go on this outer part of the lid. And you kind of just want to pat it on there and not do this too much, because we are going to blend that out with our blending brush as well. Okay, so now you can pick up your blending brush and you can see that we have some edges that looks a little bit patchy. So I'm just going to go into my crease with it and just slightly blend that out like that. So because I want to add more highlighter to the inner corner of my eye, this will make your eye stand out more, I'm going to go ahead and grab the next highlighter that we used. And with a flat shader brush, I'm just going to pick up some of that and pop that into the inner corner. And you can also apply a little bit on your brow bone. Make it really nice and glowy. And I'm just grabbing my blending brush, making sure everything looks nice and smooth. The last step is obviously applying some mascara. So I'm going to use two different mascaras. I'm going to go in with the Push Up Angel from Maybelline first, and then I'm going to use the Essence Falsies False Lash Mascara for extreme volume and curl. I really recommend putting on a lot of mascara, because I think if your brows look pretty and you have a lot of mascara, it kind of just finishes off the look. So for the lips, I want to finish it off with the pinky shade, of course, and I'm going to go in with the new Essence Shine 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 lip glosses. These are amazing and they are so affordable, so pop it out to the lips, girl. Smells so good. And that is basically it. It's so easy, it looks really pretty, it's still very natural. I just love it. I hope you guys like it too. So the last step is obviously just to set it. So I'm going to use the Superstay 24-hour setting spray from Maybelline. You want to make sure that you shake it quite well before you spray it on. I'm also testing this guy out today, so I don't know how it will be, but if you're looking for a more affordable one, I would highly recommend the Woolies setting spray. It's like 100 Rand and you get 150 ml, which is quite a lot, so this one is also quite nice for an affordable option. And there you have it, just a nice fresh face makeup tutorial, perfect for teenagers. I think it's so pretty. I would even wear this on an everyday basis or for work or anything like that. It's very subtle, it's very pretty, it's not too much, and yeah, I just hope that you guys also feel the same. Let me know in the comment section down below if you do like it. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you did, but until my next video, you guys must stay sweet. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. They suck and they're short and they're not nice. And we can totally test out this mascara and see if it's bomb or not.